Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to bring you a live stream of a startup guide for the Eisendrache. Now the reason why I'm doing this is for those that been playing multiplayer generally and coming over to zombies recently. So I've been one of them players, and I thought I'd make a nice, simple but easy, straightforward startup guide. So here we go. Just to show you my setup. Now, to be honest, none of these really matter except for alchemical antithesis. That is probably the best cover gum, and for high rounds that's probably all you would need, but I'll go into that later on. Just keep that in mind, that's the level 35 perk you get. So yeah, let's start this up. So I'm not gonna go into the high rounds just yet. I'll probably put a link in the description where you can see what I did. But essentially this video is gonna be just for those that started zombies and wanna see a nice little simple guide. Alright, let's skip this. So, this is the main room. It's called spawn room, just in case you want to get referred back to this room later on. But yeah, the first thing you want to do, pick up the tram, activate one of these. There's going to be 4 of these landing pads, so you activate that, go up the stairs, go to quick revive. Now crouch on quick revive and get that 300 cash points. Now, what you want to do is not shoot any of the zombies just yet. Call this gondola. It's pretty easy to avoid the zombies in stage 1. Just see if it gives you a double point. Okay, it's instant kill. I will ignore that just for now. So what you want to do is get all of these zombies lined up. So the reason why I'm doing this is the first few rounds is where you need to maximize all of your points. So as you can see now, they're gonna all line up, and you can maximize your pistol points. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and start stabbing. And if you do this correctly, you'll have 1,500 in the first round, which is the perfect amount for this door, which is 750, and to get this gun here, 750. Now if you don't get 1,500, just simply come over to this machine, do the same technique here, crouch here, and get the extra 100 points. So now we're going to just camp here, get points for the next door, which I'll just show you here. It's 1,000. So again, go to this one here. I'm going to leave that one alive. So this is called the first dragon area. As you can see the dragon there. So the first thing we're going to do when you come to this area is look for the shield parts. So when you come in, it could either be here, it could be here, just as you can see, or if you come up here, it could be somewhere around here. Just look around. So the second thing we're going to do is activate this landing pad. Let's just pick up that shield piece. So once you open this area, what you want to do is come below this dragon. Now for me, as a reference, I use a little grey patch here as a reference to feeding the dragon. So, I'll show you what happens. This one will activate the dragon, and then, as you know, there's 3 dragons on the map. We need to feed all 3 dragons, and that will give you a bow, which we'll see later on. For now, let's end this round. There you go. So, if you want, for your own reference, count how many zombies you feed. So that's the first one. And what you want to do, as we don't have Jack, is constantly be on the move and just be aware of your surroundings. So yeah, why I'm saying this is stress-free is because you don't need to have a go at the box, you don't need to do any point saving strategy, it's very simple. So that's number 3, and just literally go around this little tank, I would say. That's number 4. That's number 5. It's number 6. Now, if you can, guys, aim for the head whenever you do shoot the zombies.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. Think you frightened? He's got me surrounded.
And don't worry if you shoot more than one zombie. So yeah, that's that dragon done now, as you can see. That's that done. Now what you want to do is end the round now, so get your pistol out and start shooting.
It'll get real messy if I run out of bullets.
Now if they hit you once, just back up. Don't take any risks. And
You can't finish.
that's that done. Now there's one more there. What I'm gonna do is get a headshot here. Then make your way to this place. So this is the dragon. You go up the stairs here. You can come through here, or you can go up this stairs here, come round, and come through here. So this barrier here is 1250. Get that open. So this is called Samantha's room. This is the next door you want to be opening, which is 1500. So just camp here, get 400 points. Get that max ammo. So let's do that window, I get that extra 30 points. So if you're doing the void bow, this is the room where you sign up the symbols and assign it to each symbol. But I wouldn't worry about that for now. So we're going to come over here, and this is the power. So you can come through there, and that's the power there. There's the knife here, if you want it, but I wouldn't worry about that for now. And this is called I would call this area the death ray area, but we'll come back to that later on. So this is one of the 3 areas where you want to activate for. Let me get this over here. So this is the second landing pad. So yeah, those are 3 machines you want to activate for, of course, the Pack-a-Punch, but we'll come to that later on. So this is called second dragon. There's 3 dragons in total. Second, shoot this guy. So what you want to do is stay in this area until you have one zombie left.
I don't think I've ever been in a fair fight.
Get some extra points. Another tram fuse, you can use that for later on. Just keep going in a circle,
Come on, guys.
get this dragon filled.
Breathing room.
Keep going in a circle. That's that dragon done. So once that dragon done, we wanna get a second piece for the shield. So it could either be somewhere around here. It could be somewhere around here. Or it could be next to this little zombie here. I don't know what he's doing, but he's having a little nap.
See if any pick it up.
So you grab that, just trail the zombie around. Ignore him. So this is the last zombie here. So that was the second piece. Those are the three locations. Just to show you again. Here, just there, and up there. So you feed the second drain, and then there's a quick reload. This is the stairways down to the third dragon. Now the bow will spawn here once you feed the three dragons, but we'll get onto that later on. So what you want to do here is activate these four pads. So that's the first one. You'll hear a little click noise when you do it correctly. So just show you here.
Let's give the fire breather some free
That's that done. That's that done.
Fetch me their soul.
That's that done.
Get it, dogs.
So let's just get this dog run out of the way. So the reason why I picked up the KRM is it's really effective for dogs. Just takes them out. There we go. So next is you would want to look for the third piece. So now they're usually up here on this little running pad, but I don't think it's here for now. So the next area you want to look is up there or up here. So that's the three pieces there, and here's a pack a punch for the second area. So let's quickly build this. So that's the zombie shield, and you're on the third dragon. So here, just be careful as the zombies spawn in. Just keep moving around, keep going in circles. Don't shoot them just yet. Just gather them up. And there's a little tip there I just showed you. When you're running in between zombies, simply run and slide. Don't do a little pigeon step and then slide, because you're gonna just end up crouching and not slide. Make yourself an embarrassing moment. But yeah, so you see all the zombies here gathered. Just keep going in circles, take one out. Now ideally you want to take out the one that is running the fastest. As you go around in this room, use your pistol, shoot the zombies, get them points in. Don't worry if you kill them with a zombie pistol. but you're just doing this purely for the points. It's very simple, guys. There's not too much to this bit. Now, I'm not gonna pick up that insecure just yet. There you go.
Come at me, brain junkies!
Should be done soon. There we go. That's the third one.
Well,
So what I'm gonna do is
didn't Rinse off and say something about a reward?
take some of these guys out. Again, pull out the pistol. Take some of these out. So come up the stairs, let them line up.
Gotta keep an eye on that ammo.
So yeah, what you want to do is swap your pistol out.
Let's go play pin the arrow on the freak bag.
Take these guys out. So, if you can't see what it says on the screen, there's two versions of shooting the bow. One is a simple shot, like this. It takes one bullet. One is a charge shot. And you'll know it's charged when you hear a click at the end of the bow. And it takes up 2 shots. So let's take him out.
Suffer, maggot addicts.
So this is, if you come down this side here, this is called teleporter room in the gravity room. This takes you up the stairs to the second dragon. This is the first room,
Got a friend of yours ripped
and you
off?
want to quickly look to the left here, grab this dragon up.
Yeah, I could use a drink
And
right
here
about now.
is a little technique you can use to jump up to the courtyard. But anyway, what you want to do now is scatter the zombies out. Don't shoot any of them just yet, because you want to start what is effectively the best and probably the most overpowered weapon in zombies, or probably top 5 if you played other zombie games. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is I'm conserving ammo. I don't want to spend it just yet.
That almost split
So
him in
yeah.
2.
So grab the stairs, go to this area which is called the courtyard, and up the stairs to the death ray area. Now you see this little bit here. You want to shoot that little in between the north and south. So it's the N and S. And as soon as you do that, you'll see a little arrow drop. So I'm just gonna circle these zombies around.
You freak bag starting to see how this works? Who thought a bow and arrow would be this much fun? Just you and me now, maggot addicts. Damn, think that took off one of my eyebrows.
So yeah, pick that up, and the 3-step to this is you want to shoot this here. So you look at this little section here, then look up a little bit, and then shoot. That's the first one done. The second one is right down there, but but I will show you that later. Just make sure the zombies don't get to us. I'll take down the herd a bit and then show you that properly. So again, just stay up here for now, not too much to it, just go in a circle. If you get trapped, use the bow, get yourself out there. Alright, I think that's all of them spawned in. Let's take out some of them.
Shower to wash off all this blood.
So, just make sure there's no more spawning in when you do start the bow. So they still start spawning in, so what you want to do is keep circling. See what I just did there with the slide? Just make sure you use that effectively during the run.
Primitive, but damn
So,
effective.
this is the last one. Now, if you did end the round just there, don't worry. Just carry on to the next round. Keep going. So you want to do, come down here, get a grenade out, and throw it at them. So you can see there's one crawler there that I just created. It just makes it, on a solo gameplay, it makes it much simpler. So what I want to do is leave the crawler and kill this zombie here. So now we're going to start the the lightning bow. So as I showed you before, this is the first place you hit. Second place is this little section here. So what you want to do is charge your bow up, go up to this little mountain area here, and then go up probably 1 or 2 centimeters above, and then have a few goes. Now I got it there first try, but keep trying. That is probably the most difficult one, I would say, to get, but if you keep practicing just like me, you'd get that very easily. Now bear in mind, panzers come in round 12 when you're playing it solo, so just bear in mind that your ammo is at I would say above 30, 20 to 30 ammos when you are up against the panzers. But yeah, so we're back in this gravity room. Here's a shield, if you didn't remember where we picked it up from. And then what we want to do is come to the left here and open this door here, which is 1500, and then another 500 to use the teleporter. So this teleporter section is called the rocket yard. Now what we want to do is have a quick go at the cover com, try to get that. Nope, we don't want that.
What is Group 935
This is the
trying to
next
do on the moon anyway?
launch pad.
Why do they need me?
And then what you want to do is, if you can, leave the zombie behind me. So just trail him here, run out, charge your bow, and there's the next campfire.
Sounds like a hell of a wind.
And there you
kicking
go.
up.
That's the third one done. So that's the 3-step guide, guys, for the first part of the lightning bow. Now keep practicing, guys. You want to keep practicing that step. Make yourself the best possible player at that step, especially when you're playing online with 4 players, when no one's giving you the chance to do them steps. Just be efficient. Now the next step is a gravity room area. What you want to do is start off from this one here, because what it does, even if the gravity goes off, there's you can see the gravity just went off there. There's a second one I just run over. Oops, I jumped off, sorry. Well, you know what, I'll just wait for the gravity again. So yeah, you want to start off from this section here, because if you start from another point, you will most likely make a mistake if you're doing this for the first time, because once you come up from that one, you need to jump across to this signal here. So just run around. So it takes usually around 2 minutes for it to come on and off. So it's gonna be very simple. Keep it simple, sweet. Now the reason why I'm waiting and not starting a new round is because the next steps requires you to fill up an urn for the lightning bolt, but I'll come to that in a bit. So we jump up. That's the first one. There's the second one. Third one. Fourth one. You see, I'm not making any effort, guys. It's doing it for me automatically. And that's number 5. Very simple. No effort. So here, if you wanted to, you can get yourself quick revive. You can get yourself double tap, quick reload. But for now, don't worry about that. Just keep the points, and then you want to go to 3 locations. So the first location is where we shot the first bow from. So it's this little room here, and you'll see a little urn at the bottom here, which you want to kill zombies next to.
I bet even
So that's number 1.
couldn't have pulled that shot off.
I'm gonna quickly have a go at the bubblegum here. We don't want that. As I said, guys, we're gonna just be using one bubblegum, keeping it very simple. So we wanna conserve our energy. Stay at the bottom of the stairs here. And start shooting these zombies. So that's that one done. Once you see the purple aura coming from the zombies go away, you wanna just get out there as quickly as possible, because you know, as a reference to yourself, it's already done. So the next one you wanna do is come to the desperate area and come down these stairs here. So of course this is called the second dragon. Sorry, the first dragon. And you wanna come into this room here.
Take an arrow to the marrow, bone jaws.
So when you say max ammo, just use up your bows. That's that one done. And you want to make your way. So the reason why we do that is them urns, when you take a charge shot to that urn, it electrifies your bow, and then remember the 3 campsites we hit, that's what we want to hit with the electric bow. I'm gonna make a crawler here quickly. Now if you're not confident in making crawlers, it's fine. You can still do this step without the crawlers. So what I'm going to do is bring them down to the courtyard, and in effect do the most difficult shot first, which is the long shot I showed you before. So bring them here. Now if you're playing multiplayer, of course you can get one of your teammates to trail the zombies around, but yeah, what you want to do is not leave the area, stay in the same area with the crawler, so it doesn't respawn as a runner. So yeah, let's get that. Charge your bow, go next to it, electrify your bow. Now you don't need to do all 3 steps before you do this. You can do this as soon as you fill up an urn. That's that done. You can see an electric aura coming from there. See the crawler here. Next one, as I showed you before, you come over here, down the stairs here, and get the charge point. Now I'm a bit lazy here. I'm not gonna go up the stairs back up there, so I'm gonna come here through here and spend 500, jump up here and
Never was a fan of flying.
shoot this one here. So that's number 2 done. My third one is in the rocket yard, of course, as I showed you before. So we can either use a teleport back down there through the gravity room, or use this here. So that's what we're gonna do. Now bear in mind, we can only use that when we activate these little pads here. So I'm gonna have another quick go at the gum. Nope. You know what?
Let's see what this
I'll
bit
pick that
says.
up for now. So we want to fill up this urn here. Gather them up.
Suffer with me, freak bags. So, number 9. This could get interesting.
So that's that done now. So
Ain't gonna hold back
let's
that
not
storm.
try to waste too many ammo. Gather them up.
I won't ever get bored. Believe me.
Test complete. Systems functioning normally.
Now, you're making me mad.
So what I want to do is get that campfire lit up.
Rack up some cash while the going's
While we're
good.
here, guys, this is the third pap area. Just go next to it, it activates, but we don't need that just yet. So get grenade out, charge it for a few seconds, and throw out the zombies. He's as good as a crawler with the way he's running there. So let's start lighting the third one up. So charge, light up. So you can see I just missed it just below there, so use your first shot as a reference and then you can go back to it and then do a better shot, because what happens is if you're using a charge shot, it's using 2 at a time, and then what can happen is you run out of ammo very quickly. But yeah, that's the third one done, guys. So this guy is become a runner now, so what we want to do is run back to the death ray area. So just to go over the steps again, you go to the death ray area, you shoot that little signal between north and south to pick up the initial lightning bolt step. You want to light up all 3 of these beacons.
Less often I do that, the
You
better.
go to the gravity room, activate all 5 symbols, and then fill up all 3 urns, and then hit the beacons with your lightning, well, not lightning bolt, but the electric at the front of your lightning bolt. So once we do that, we want to make sure we don't get trapped here and end the round. So there's various ways you can travel around the map. Pick what you're comfortable with, I would say, but yeah, so we come up here, you see this little area we shot at the start, press, well, on my pad it's square, it will go up, and there you go. That's the bow you want to pick up. Just make sure you know. Here we go. So you're going to say take the reforged weapon. So we want to go back down to the gravity room. And just for your own reference, this one is generally the bottom one you come into the room with. So when you're doing this step, guys, if you're on round 11 and there's one zombie left, don't start this step just yet, because the panzer's gonna spawn in. So what you want to do is go to the death ray area and we're gonna zap the panzer. But as we're on round 10, you wanna just end the round, and you can see this is filling up. So you wanna kind of stay within these steps here, but close enough to this here. So I'm gonna just gather the zombies up a bit, so we don't waste any bullets on the arrow. Now the reason why I'm saying this guide is really simple is I'm not using no perkaholics, I'm not using no widow's wine, I'm not using any weird technique. It's straightforward, simple steps that we can all follow. Now if there are any questions, guys, feel free to message me and I'll be happy to help you guys. But yeah, let's fill up this bow. I'm gonna use up this pop shot because I don't really need it just yet.
Who thought a bow and arrow would be this much fun?
So you can see here, it's still not done. So as I said, when the round ends, you want to head up to the death ray area. So you come through here, when you're in the gravity room, it will spit you back out to the courtyard. You run out the steps, and then you want to come over here to the death ray area and use your control vibration, if you do have it on, as a guidance to how close he is to you. So at the moment I cannot feel no vibrations on my control pad. So here you go. So what you want to do once he jumps up is activate this. And then use your KN or the bow. Spam it on his chest. You see a little diamond. And there we go. He's dead. And then pick up the drop. So this drop is the first of 3 drops for the I would call it a wonder weapon, but it's a very good piece of equipment called the Ragnarok. But we'll come to that in a bit. So let's go back to the steps we was on. Now while I'm down here, I'm just gonna have a quick go at the bubblegum here.
I bet even the famous archer couldn't have pulled that shot off.
No, we don't want that. Okay, so let's go back over to the box to get our lightning bow. So yeah, as soon as you stop seeing the urn getting filled up, that means you're done, and you'll hear a little aura coming from the box. So let me just end this round quickly.
Ain't a problem as
So you want to go next to it, press square, this will go in.
Time to light
Pick
him up
this
and
up.
wind him up.
So this guys is a lightning bow. Now if you want to get this bow done by round 15, no more than that. Now what we want to do is head over to the rocket yard. Now actually before I go to the rocket yard, I'm gonna show you how to make the Ragnarok quickly. So we picked up the first piece from the Panzer. So that's the first one you drop. First one that gets dropped, and then what you want to do is quickly gather them up here. And then what you want to do is activate this again.
Keep your paws off of me!
Now you could use both this step and the step getting the Panzer killed at the same time, but to make it simple, I'm going to keep it simple. So once you activate that, you'll see two drops. You can see in the sky here, there's one here, and there will probably one here, up here. So I'll explain this a bit more clearly. Let me get this piece picked up. So you come down to the core rod, get inside here, and then activate it. You can see I grabbed the little piece there.
Take it, and I'm gonna like it.
Now if the piece is not there above this little balloon here, it could either be above this wonder sphere here. So it's usually here or up here in the sky. So if it's this one up here, what you want to do is, as soon as you see it spawn, come down the steps here.
Tonight's forecast, bad weather.
Now don't do this at the start of the run like me, but just for your own video, this video I'm going to just show you. So you come here, use this, and then you grab that piece there.
Never was a fan
So
of
that's the
flying.
second piece. Now the third piece is probably the most difficult, and I would recommend you doing that step once you have the lightning bow
Kill 'em all!
already. So let's take out this herd of zombies here.
Sparky! As long as you keep dying, I'll keep shooting.
So what you want to do, guys, at this point, if you have 5,000 points, you are pretty much set up now. Just one more step left. So what I'm going to do is buy all the perks I need. So what we're going to buy is the following: Juggernaut, as you saw at the start of the video. We're going to buy quick reload here. Go down the steps here.
Maybe this'll help me cool down a little.
This is the gravity room. There's teleporter. There's the stairs to go to the first area. Now I would go up the stairs in a minute just to show you where it goes. But we're gonna go through here, back to the first room, which is a spawn room. Buy this. Quick revive. Let's wait, the zombies come through. Just avoid them. It's really easy when one or two zombies. And as you remember at the start of the video, we come up here and buy double tap. Really easy, really simple.
Just a little something to take the edge off.
Now we're gonna make our way over to the rocket yard, where you'll be spending most of your game time there, and I would be explaining why in a bit. So it's gonna use the wonder waffle, the wonder sphere,
that was something.
and then what we want to do is wait for the rocket test to start. We're gonna come underneath it, and you'll see this little switch here. It will turn green. Now don't panic at this point, you'll have plenty of time to flick the switch. Once you do, run back here. Now use this technique, slide, jump, slide, to travel faster. Slide, jump, slide. It makes your traveling much more faster. And then we're gonna wait here in this room, while the rocket test is going on. Now during this point, you'd have fire zombies and electric zombies, which are really simple to take out if you got a lightning bolt. But if you don't, just make sure they don't get too close to you. So I'm gonna have a quick go at the gum.
You were ready for Dempsey's
There we go, guys. We've got the alchemical antithesis. So what I'm gonna do is stay in this area while the rocket test starts. Now bear in mind, panzers go up in rounds of 5. Now I think it's fixed for when you're playing solo zombies, but I'm not sure when you're playing multiplayer. But they generally do take about 5 rounds. Every 5 rounds they come in. There we go, guys. So you'll see, I'll just make sure you put a lightning bolt down, you flick the switch,
Guessing we don't want to be around when those engines fire up.
and get back into this room here. And literally just relax here. You'll see 3 lights, guys. You need to wait for all of them to go on. Now when the 3rd light goes on, you can't flick the switch just yet until it gives you an announcement where you can. So you'll hear them announce the rocket yard test finished. See, you can't still press it. Test is complete. Now we can flick the console and pick up this 3rd piece. So I'm going to teleport back. Now the reason why I'm teleporting back just for now is because it's very likely it's going to be pans around next round, and we are going to create a Ragnarok piece. So just to go over the Ragnarok piece again, first one comes from the Panzer, second one comes from using the spheres to jump across the map to get the little piece after you use the death ray, and then the 3rd piece comes from the rocket yard. So always use a lightning bolt and then pick up the piece.
These sure look lethal.
Now this is gonna be pans around. So what you wanna do is come up here. Now when you're here, panzers tend to spawn right there. Just keep that in mind. But I don't think it's panzer this round, so we're going to carry on as normal up here for now. Just to let you know how to use the Ragnarok piece, it's, for me, I use R1 and L1 as my aim and shoot button, but it's usually what you use to chuck your grenade and the opposite button across. So you pull them out, and you can either use L1 to set it down or R1 to use the gravity spikes, as you see in multiplayer. So you could do this, or you can set the spikes down, and if you look at the bottom right, you can see it draining out. So as soon as it runs out, set a bow down, pick take your time. Now it's really important you pick it up as soon as you used it, because it charges up by you killing zombies. So as you can see, I can't pull out again, but as I kill zombies, you can see it slowly charge up.
I won't ever get bored. Believe me.
So what we're going to do is end the round, wait for the panzer to spawn. And you'll hear that little annoying shriek noise when the panzers do come in. There we go. Activate the death ray.
That must be what I think it is. Power core's gotta be its weak spot.
And that's that
I
down.
reckon he's getting up from that.
Reload your gun. And there we go, guys. There's a max ammo that spawned. Now, when you see a max ammo, guys, don't be a headless chicken and run for the max ammo. Use up your lightning bolts, wait for it to start flashing, and then pick up the max ammo. So what that does is makes the most use of your ammo, and it's really important for the higher rounds to essentially make sure you use your ammos effectively. So as soon as the panzer is dead, we wanna head back to the rocket yard, and as you can see, there's a rocket test fire going on, so be careful about that. But once it's ready, we're gonna jump back. Now, there's 3 locations for the pack-a-punch. Do not do this at the end of the round, because the pack-a-punch can sometimes suck your gun into the machine, and then, how would I say it, take your gun away, which is a big kick to the balls. So we're still here. So I'm gonna give it my weapon, put a lightning bolt down behind me, pick up the weapon. Do the same thing, guys. Lightning bolt, put your weapon in.
Just like everything else, it always
But
comes down to money.
you want to be very careful when you do that. So let me get a bit more points around here. So I'm gonna quickly
Place a new one.
turn around and shoot these zombies here.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? You want to know how this goes by now? Back in tag, boys.
So when you have insecure, guys, use your shotgun. So as you can see, guys, we haven't used no box. We depended on no luck. Just simple steps we used. Now I think this is the last guy. So what I'm gonna do is, now if you just saw me a few moments ago, what I did was have a go at the gobble gum but not take a look. So what I want to do is have a go at the box, the gobble gum, and then not actually take the gobble gum, because we want it to circle round to alchemical antithesis again. So at the start of each round, guys, you have a go at the box, but don't have a go at the box when it's more than 500. Sorry, have a go at the end of the round, don't go at the start of the round. So gonna grab this, get some points. Now you can have any perk on your gun, it depends on what you prefer. When you're up here, it's really difficult to blast furnace a group of zombies, so what I tend to go with is a turned or dead wire. So yeah, let's gonna Again, we see a max ammo. Let's use up all our weapons. Ammo.
Fresh supplies coming in.
So again, we're gonna go over to the Pack Punch. Give it our weapon.
How long are you gonna take with this pack? Any idea? Is there a handbook explaining all the new features?
So there we go, we got a turn. So yeah guys,
Off a few rounds.
essentially we are set to go for the higher rounds now. So again, I'll have a go at the box. There we go. Okay, it doesn't matter if you get it again, just keep circling around as many times as you can. So what you want to do is do the checks. Have you got your lightning bolt? Yes. Have you got a upgrading secondary gun? Yes. Have we got 4 perks we need? We've got Juggernaut, Quick Reload, Quick Revive, and most importantly, Stamina Up. So I'm gonna breeze through a few rounds just to give you an idea of the strategy. What we want to do is this little section here between the floor and this grill. We want to aim your bows right here. Now don't spam it. Be conservative. Let your bow do its job and shoot. Now just for those that don't know, alchemical antithesis is probably the most overpowered gum in this game. What it does for instead of getting points, it fills up your ammo. Now when you do use it when you're below 10 bows, because you don't want to risk anything or start the round with no ammo. And another little trick you can do is when you put a bow down, you can switch to your secondary gun and it will fill that gun up while your bow is running. So what you do, you put a bow here. Now when your gravity spike is charged, put it down, let it do its work. Now bear in mind, if you don't get your placement right here, zombies do come through, so just keep that in mind. Now you can see it's just about to run out. I put a lightning bolt just as it's about to run out so I can pick it back up. And the main thing guys is not to panic. If you see the zombies come into the teleport with you, then of course start spamming your lightning bolts. Stay alive. But that's pretty much essentially it. No effort while you're doing the strategy. You could use your other hand to play games on your phone, watch films on your computer next to you. It's really easy. You only need no brains for this technique. Really simple. Now hopefully I could get a panzer around quickly. It might be now or next round. Oh, okay. So yeah, just as I showed you, you should have gone at the end of the round, but I have a go at the gum. Now I just got alchemical antithesis, so it won't be again. So I'll go back to it. And you have two goes when you use the alchemical antithesis. I will drop a link down in the description of in the 60s of the strategy. But yeah, I know this video is probably maybe going to be an hour just over an hour long, but of course the steps can be done much more quicker. They could be, some parts could be merged, but the reason why I keep everything separate is for everyone to understand each separate step. So there we go. end of the round, guys. Have got the gum. Now, of course, it's 4,000 dead because I had to go at the start, but no worries. You want to be use the gum. Don't worry too much if it's above 500. You want to use your points for those liquid diviniums. But yeah, you hear that noise? That means the panthers are coming. Simply use the teleport. Don't take any risks. Come through here, past the pack a punch, around here, up here. Now if the panther does come down here, just simply go round the stairs and then make your way around. So you can see him come down there. Just wait a few moments.
That's what I call shock and awe.
So I can hear him get close. Use a death ray. There we go. And then aim for the head. And then he's dead. Reload your gun. He would drop a drop. And yeah, there we go. Now I'm gonna try to use the alchemical antithesis quickly, just so you could see how it works.
Board him up, magic hammer.
Rocket test.
Tesla array initializing.
So the first 20 levels setting up should take you about 40 to 50 minutes. If you're very efficient, you could do it in 30 to 40 minutes. And then if you spend, I would say, an hour or two doing this strategy, you could easily get into the high 60s, which I probably might do with this video. But yeah, I'm going to quickly show you alchemical antithesis and end the video.
Well, thanks for the re-up.
So again, have a quick go at the go. Now if you wanted cash back as a backup to when you can't get alchemical antithesis, that's fine. It's not a bad idea, but I'm keeping this simple. Using only gums where everybody has access to, because cashback you need to depend on spending money sometimes, which I don't like to do in this game, and which I haven't done. Simply using gums that are available to me and making the best of them. So it's just about to run out. Put a lightning bolt, pick up my Ragnarok. Very simple. Now, just a quick tip: if the Panzer spawns here and the rocket test, there's a rocket test, what you want to do is run out there and we'll just show you here. Run out here and use this Wonder Waffle, the sphere here. Very simple. Now, another thing is, if your shield has been taken off, just like I've done now, teleport when the round is at its end, where there's about 3 or 4 zombies left. You don't want to be going there when there's 1 or 2 zombies. Sorry, at the start of this round, when there's not 1 or 2 zombies. So you pick it up, and of course put the lightning bolt behind you, so you can protect yourself. Now, as I use a teleport, I can't use it again until it cools down, so I'm going to go back up to the death ray and then go back to what essentially is the easiest strategy. It's a really good stage. I'm really enjoying the stage. I played essentially this map and Giant, so I'm gonna try to get a nice effective easy strategy for the other 2 stages if I do have the time, but for now, for those that haven't played the Eisendrache, it's a really simple strategy to follow. And yeah, there we go. We're on round 27 and we've been running this video for 1 hour and 5 minutes. So I'm gonna just use this bubblegum just so you can see how it works. Now, up until round 40 you'll get your max ammos, you'll get your ammo filled up through dog rounds and so on, but after round 50 you need to be very effective. Now, if you do run out of bows and you do run out of the alchemical antithesis or cashback, which is at max ammo, I'm not gonna get that max ammo just yet, just to show you what this bubblegum does. But yeah, as you can see guys, my ammo count is 27. I'm gonna use up some of my bullets here, just so you can see. I'm just gonna use up some ammo.
That's what I call shock and awe.
So what you can do guys when you're here is, when there's a fire cell that comes up, drop a lightning grenade and it will spawn right here. So you could have a chance like monkeys, the haymaker, or the brekkie if you prefer that. Upgrade it down there when you see the machine. But yeah, so let's pop that alchemical antithesis and you can just see the ammo just filling up. I mean, 1 or 2 bows pretty much fills up most of your ammo back. You can see there we are at 75. Now if your shotgun ammo is low, place one down, switch over and you can see it fill up just there. See, I've got max ammo for the shotgun now. And yeah, while you've got alchemical antithesis on, you can just spam the hell out of this. So simple.
You're getting electrified, meatball. Right up, maggot.
Now, if you wanted to make life more easier for the higher rounds, we could have started on the other bows, but I just wanted to keep the strategy very simple. So on your stats you can show your friends simple way to do a high round strategy. But yeah, here we go. There we go. So that's that done. Have a go at the bubblegum. And we go.
Why not?
Fill it back up. So yeah guys, I'm gonna end the video there. If you like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe if you can, it would help me a lot. If you do Call of Duty content as well, I'll be happy to follow you back, bearing in mind that you do nice content. I don't want players that do half attempted videos. But yeah, drop a comment, let me know if you sub me, and I'll be happy to check you guys out and sub you back. But apart from that guys, hope you have a great day, and if you ever need any tips or any questions, feel free to drop me a question in the comment section and I'll be happy to reply back. Peace out.